Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank for Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we spent 40-something minutes in Planet Hoven, and we not only destroyed the Planet Buster, but we also got both skill points and both gold bolts. So we have no reason to come to this planet anymore. We also got the... what is it? The Hydro Pack? Yes, the Hydro Pack. We got that little upgrade as well. And I could go for some extra bolts, but you know what? I'm not even going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to listen to the ankle biters try to fight with one another as we get in our ship and we go to Planet Novalis. We still have a gold bolt to find. Let's go ahead and get it. And we are really narrowing down the things in previous levels that we need to find as I'm doing all this. So, good job, me. Yes, I suppose I can get those as well. Looking into my notes here, we're going to go to Pokitaru after this, and we got another skill point and another gold bolt. And while I could have gotten those two things earlier, I'd rather have waited until I got the Hydro Pack to make getting the two things I want to get in Pokitaru a little bit faster. So anyway, now that we are done moving around here and getting some extra bolts, I'm going to go ahead and go into that stream right there. We've seen this stream many a time. Well, I wouldn't say many a time, at least I know I have. But by going in here and diving, you usually get carried over to here. And if you tried to swim in this stream, the current will really push you back. But if you have the hydrofoil, that's not a problem. You'll be moving a little slowly, and you may get pushed to the side too. But as long as you keep holding R1, now that we have the hydrofoil, we can go against the current. And we can slowly make our way towards a place that we need to go to. And at this fork in the road, you want to take the left path, which takes you to the bridge that is halfway through the level. By going through here, you'll still be fighting the current. And you'll eventually come across an area that you couldn't normally get to. It's right here. So we might as well do some exploring here while we're here. As you can see, the current moves around fairly quickly, so you don't want to be in that water for too long. And by going through here, we should be taking care of a bunch of slime monsters. And we can find some extra stuff, such as this ammo and these bolts. Definitely want to get some ammunition for the drone glove. We did make a good amount of use of it back at Hoven. And there's a gold bolt up there, but we're going to have to take a different route. We're going to have to look around for a little while in order to get to it. And, well, this is the path. Might as well take it. Going to go ahead and use my wrench here to Make destroying these slime monsters a little bit easier. I'm only going to grab ammo with the wrench. Sadly, you cannot. And I need to back away here. That will be a good idea. There we go. Now we can take care of all these enemies. And we can also get all these bolts, too. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip the bomb glove here. That way we can blow up all of these boxes safely. Still get some drone glove armor. I meant to say ammo. But by clearing everything out, we can finally go up this ladder. And we can get the gold bolt. We are now done with Novalis. Aside from some gold farming, there's really not much of a reason to come back here. So now that all that is over with, it's time to find our way back. And if I knew where to go. There we go. And now that we are back in the water, we can just go with the current. Alright. Had to cough right there and I had to mute the mic. So let's go all the way back to where we were. This will be a little bit easier if we just go with the current here. And from here, we can just get back on the platform and we can go over to the ship again. So now that I got that thing crossed off, it's time to do a little bit of moving around in Pokitaru. We still have the gold bolt there, and we still have the skill point. Also, I need to bring the rare titanium back to the inventor. So there is that. We found a rare titanium in the last episode back on Hoven. Yeah, the destruction of the Planet Buster and the Hydro Pack update, or upgrade, were not the only things that we did in Hoven, besides buying the drone glove and our mission stuff and our skill points and our gold bolts. We did get the rare titanium. And thankfully, now that we have made our way through the sewers earlier and completed that mission, we can just take the teleporter back to the inventor and we can just give him the rare titanium.
Perfect! This is precisely what I need. You will bring me more raritanium.
You can't be serious.
Well, I tried.
And we now have to persuade her. With this, we spend less bolts as the Gadgetron vendor. I wonder, does the game tell you if you look at stuff? Items. Yeah, I forgot to mention the items thing, the items option in the menu. You can also look here to see how many gold bolts you found. We've already got 25 out of 40. That's amazing. So, you can find out what health upgrades you've gotten. You can tell that you got the Zoomerator, the hoverboard, and you can also tell that you have the Persuader. The Persuader is a black market device outlawed on most planets and for good reason. It uses illegal technology to warp minds. We at Gadgetron do not support this device since our vendors are vulnerable to its power. Once you find this device, it is equipped permanently. The Persuader is powered by rare titanium. So, with that said, what do we do here?
Hi there, Fuzzball. Oh, that's a nice one.
I think you get...
Oh, that's a nice one.
Maybe it hasn't kicked in yet. But I know for a fact that you can get stuff for a little less. So anyway, now that we are done getting the Persuader, it's time to move around here and do the two things that we need to do. One of them is to move around the ocean floor here and find all of the explosive crates. You're going to find a whole bunch of red crates here, and you need to hit them all and make them explode. And I feel like I've gone too far in that direction. So let's go over here. And what do you know? We found something. You want to make sure you're at the correct depth. You run into the explosive crates. Swim back a bit. Get the bolts. And then look for another one. Shouldn't be too hard. Of course, as you move around, it'll be a little more difficult to find the ones that you have left. Just to find the last remaining holdouts when it comes to the bolts. But you should be able to find them, hopefully. There is a limit to how far out to sea you can go. And if you try to go into a very wide open space away from the rest of the islands and the whole level as you see it, you've pretty much hit the barrier. At least it's not as unforgiving as, say, Jack and Daxter, where if you go too far out in the water, you get eaten by some monster fish, or in Jack 2, where if you go too far out to sea, you get zapped just with no warning by some sort of underwater robot. No, you do have some invisible barriers, kind of like Spyro the Dragon or something. If you go too far out. So now that that's taken care of, we need to look around just a little bit more. And where else is there to go? I don't suppose this will take me to anything. I would like to check to make sure. And you can see those islands. If you see that light blue glow on the ground, you're approaching a level barrier. So, you may want to keep that in mind. Let's see here. What's over here? Anything here? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. I may have to look for the entrance to the planet again, and then see where I need to go from there. That would make it just a little easier, I would think. But I do want to look around and see what there is. Where is this? Okay, we're close to the beginning here. Let's go ahead. And okay, for a minute there I thought I saw something. Nope, we didn't. Not there anyway. There are some bolts over here though, so maybe that might provide a nice clue. The game does tell you you've hit all the crates here by telling you, hey, you got a skill point. And as you can see from hitting that box, we haven't gotten it yet. But something tells me we will find something sooner rather than later. And this set in particular is rather easy to miss, so let's go ahead and get these, and those are the last ones. So we now have the skill point for getting all of the crates. And now we have another thing to find. And once I cross this skill point off, I'm going to go for it. So what we need to do is make our way to where the first boat in the original level path was. Back when we were escorting that guy all the way to the end when we first got here. And if I could do this without getting hit, that would be great. Okay. We are pretty much where we need to be. I am going to go over here, though, and hit some boxes. Just so I can get some ammo. And it looks like I am completely full on ammunition. And I have nothing to pick up as far as ammunition goes. So once we go over here to this boat, we need to dive down into the water. And we will find a underwater passage nearby. Once we reach the end, we surface, we climb up here, and from here, we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring as soon as we do the thing with the switch. You just press R1 when you're in the air and you'll activate this thing. You'll get a bridge that pops up. And from there, we need to be careful about what we're doing, because we're going to be fighting a lot of fish just like we did in our initial visit to Pokitaru. And these things can still be a pain in the butt to deal with if we are not careful. So let me see if I can hit this. See how many of these I can get as possible. Oh dear. I may still have to do this. Not like I mind though. And if these things would stop hopping around, that'd be even better. Alright. Time to use the swing shots. And from here, we can get all these bolts that we've just earned. And we can blow that up with the bomb glove to get even more. I am getting pretty close to buying all the weapons in the game. I'm surprised. And if I could do this... Really? You're making me work at this point? Oh, sheesh. I may have to do it this way. Again, not that I mind, but it is rather annoying. Okay. Let's go ahead and get close to the edge here. I cannot throw a mine up there to save my life. Really? I cannot get down there to save my life. Well, that's okay. Let's see here. Well, I have the drone device, so I might as well use these. And if I could do this without getting absolutely destroyed, that would be great. Oh, this is not looking good. This does not look good for Homestar Runner. hay. Hoping that maybe I could have found some health somewhere around here, but I don't think that seems to be the case. It isn't. Yikes. Also, it's a good thing that I can hold left and right on the control stick or the D-pad to make swinging around a little easier, especially right there. Now let's go ahead and use the Glove of Doom. There we go. And now that these things have stopped jumping around and the camera has stopped trying to pan on its own, I'm going to go ahead and get away from everything before I get destroyed again. Really? Okay, so that's how it works. I still had the, apparently, you don't actually equip that. No, you just move the cursor to it, and you just use it automatically. Oh, good grief, really? That's better. Now I should be able to hit everything from a much better distance here, and that'll do it. Still gotta be careful over there, though. Okay. Still gonna need to use the bomb glove to blow these up, if I can somehow hit these. I am now back to that again, and oh dear. Oh boy. We need to get up there, but there's more fish. There is more fish. Okay. I can't seem to hit anything up there. I just need to hit this and hope to get lucky. Okay, we got lucky. Gold bolt's ours. And looks like our good friend Ratchet isn't looking so good. Where does this go? Wow, we go quite a bit of a ways here. Kind of stinks that there isn't a way to refill your health at this point. Just saying. And I don't necessarily want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be right here. Amazing how I can still get those if I need them. Those things don't disappear on me forever. As long as I'm in the area, they'll still be there. That drone glove ammo. That's something. Now let's see. Now that we have everything here done, I can cross that off the list.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I can get this for a lot less, maybe. How am I doing there? Yeah, I might as well go
That's
ahead
a
and
real beauty.
refill everything. Beautiful. And there we go. Well, we have taken some time to get some more gold bolts and skill points. And I believe with this, we now have everything refilled. And we can now go to Oltanis Orbit to continue with the story. So, join me next time where we go to the Oltanis Orbit and try to stop Drek's plans once again. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!